More complete coverage with John Schultz. This is KTV News Watch 7 Sports.
Nebraska football players were treated to a short practice as the team continues bye-week workouts leading up to the Colorado game a week from Friday. Wide receiver Nate Swift was back in practice after suffering a concussion in the win over Texas A&M. And Coach Bill Callahan says offensive linemen Matt Slauson and Greg Austin could be back for practice on Sunday. On the other side of the ball, the defensive linemen will continue their rather unusual preparations for game day. Matt Schick has their story.
Tradition, a word synonymous with Nebraska. The tunnel walk, the fight song after every win. And to the list, you can now add the slow mo, the pregame warm-up routine of the defensive line, the brainchild of assistant coach John Blake.
A couple of years ago when he first got here, he talked about doing slow-mo, just do something in slow motion, you know.
Blake's original intention was to have his players perform the moves they would actually use in the game in slow motion. It quickly turned into a pregame improv group.
Somebody, I don't know who it was from last year, was just getting crazy with it, did start doing his own thing. Coach Blake liked it, he said go and run with it then. And then we just all started running with it, just doing it, whatever. Now it's tradition now.
Ola Daganduro has been taking part in slow-mo for 2 seasons now. Through his leadership and vision, Ola has helped the defensive line take it to the next level.
How do you come up with these things?
Just hours and hours of practice.
And how do you choreograph them and fine-tune them?
Hours and hours of film study.
From the classic dog on a leash to the snazzy group picture, the slow-mo is intriguing and at the same time perplexing.
How does this slow motion stuff get you ready for a game?
How does it not?
Well, how can it help you in a game?
How can it not?
Have you seen the defensive lines dance that they do before games, the slow-mo stuff?
Man, we don't call that dancing. You mean like the convulsing and shaking?
He doesn't understand. I wouldn't expect him to comprehend it. It's a D-line thing.
No matter how goofy or utterly unnecessary it may look, it appears slow-mo isn't going anywhere.
You can take the defense out of the slow-mo, but you can't take the slow-mo out of the defense.
I don't understand that first part.
Just focus on the second part.
With more complete coverage, Matt Schick.
I came to Nebraska to play. I stayed to slow-mo.
KTV News Watch 7 Sports.
And that reminds me, the Nebraska volleyball team won tonight in 3 games. Thanks, John.